Check it. Check it. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Hey folks, Chuck Stacks here. Welcome to another lunch break, second episode. So we're gonna try to prove a little bit on the last time, but should still just have a lot of loose fun, like always. So I thought about calling it the liquid lunch break, but I just went with lunch break instead. So thank you very much, everybody, for showing up today. We got in the house Joseph Lopez. Welcome back, Jim Tillapaw. Thank you very much. Mello, hello, Mello, our good buddy. Very cool to see you in the chat too. Kiko Surfs, welcome. Thank you very, very much for showing up. Got a bunch of cool things to talk about today. Let me see if I can get my camera adjusted here a little bit. All right. So something I touched on a little bit last week that I want to focus more on is this sticker of the day issue that I'm going to do right here. So each time I come live, I'm going to throw up a new sticker of somebody really cool in the community, say a few good things about them, and just let them shine and get a little bit of spotlight, talk about all the great things they like to do. SGT stacking, wonderful auctions, and he's always talking about these cool pours and showing off these cool pours that he does, but I don't think I've seen a video of him pouring yet. I'm gonna have to go dig deep through his catalog and see if I can't find something. But Steve looking for silver, welcome to the house. Thank you very, very much for showing up. Just a little something to do in the lunchtime after Big Apple's cool unboxing, his mail call. Everybody saw that earlier. Man, that guy gets some really cool stuff. His obsession for top quality items. Very cool. All right, well, it's a Monday. Let's think about what kind of crazy stuff happened over the weekend. Silver is sitting about the same spot price. Gold is creeping up just a little bit. Where do we think that's going to get going? George Campbell, welcome to the house. Thank you very much, sir. Oops. Let me see here. Oh, got to mute those real quick. Sorry, everybody. Stand by for a second. Of course, I make mistakes. Forgot to disable the alerts on the phone. This will just take a second. Okay, while I'm working on this, screw it. Let's jump right into something. Okay, random thought of the day. Random discussion topic. I will bring it up in just a second. But first, I have to introduce a very special VIP guest that we got here today. Last week, I was super lucky to have MLZB stop in just for half the show and help out a lot and greet everybody. He is awesome, awesome member of the community. And today, I've got another great member of the community. So, everybody, please welcome your buddy, my buddy, Mr. Sunshine, Mellow Stacks.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Hope y'all had a great weekend. And Chuck, thank you for having me, my friend. I'm glad to be here with you. This is a cool little setup you got, brother.
Man, thank you very much for taking a few minutes out of your day just to stop by and hang out for a little bit. Like I said, I mean, it's nonsense. It's structured chaos. That's what it is here. You know?
We love it.
We know what we like. We know what we've seen. We know what we want. We just don't know 100% how to do it yet. That's all.
Working out the kinks. No worries.
So my discussion topic of the day that I wanted to bring up, we'll see what chat's got to say about it here, is if you could go back in time to any point in history and not necessarily change it, but just witness it. If you could go back in time to any point in history, what would you choose? Now, something that popped into my head for some reason was my great-grandparents coming to America and just getting to know them when they were young in their 20s. I don't know why. I just think that'd be really cool to see them in their younger age. But that's not a very big historical event. So, Mello, you got any ideas? If you could go back in time to a historical event?
Brother, I kid you not. in a similar fashion, my grandparents during the Roaring Twenties, right before the stock market crash. So, if you'd let me linger for a few days, I'd like to put some money in the market after it crashed. Watch that
Oh,
sucker grow.
nice.
But yeah, I think that time really between the 20s and 40s before World War II, to me, there's a lot of interesting things that happened and took place. But yeah, so similar thing, kind of see some family and maybe set up the future for the rest of the family.
Yeah, that period between the world wars is definitely huge. So, just a few more shout outs. People in the crowd. We got Penny Stacks in the house. Welcome. How are you doing? George Campbell, Mr. George Campbell. Great to see you. Thank you very much for taking a few minutes. Jesse Baker. Mello, you see anybody in the chat? Call them out, please. I'm
Hey,
trying to keep
I'll
up.
say hello. Hey, Deb just popped in. Hey, Deb Main Cut. Good to see you, Deb. And yeah, hello, Kiko, Jesse, Jim, the whole crew. Yeah, George, Penny, and Joseph. Good to see y'all today.
So please throw a few comments in there, anybody. If you could go back in time anywhere in history, I see Kiko picked the Roman Empire 2,000 years ago when some of those ancient coins that we like collecting were being made for the first time and what life was like back then. Very interesting. But
That is
anybody else
cool.
got some ideas where you would want to go to? Please share them in the comments.
I mean, I thought about Gettysburg, and seeing Lincoln and all that, because Abe Lincoln, even when I was a kid, was you get asked that if you could go back and meet one famous person that's not alive today, and he was my go-to. Him and Ben Franklin were my two go-tos.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben Franklin, man. The more I learn about that guy, the more I would like to meet him in person. That's very true.
Yeah,
Space Miner, welcome to the show. Good day from New
hey,
Mexico.
Space
Thank you very much.
Miner, Haitian
Joseph Wells.
Revolution. Yeah.
Interesting. Haitian Revolution. I don't know much about that. Do you, Mello?
No, not really, man. And if I did, I forgot. So
Interesting.
don't know much.
So my whole life, having been in construction and engineering, something that I would love to go see is like 3 to 5,000 years ago when the ancient Egyptians somehow
Ooh.
had the engineering skills to create these perfect structures. And of course, the manpower was a lot different. They didn't have Cat DC-8 dozers that they could use, and we do, but the
Yeah.
end results were coming out just as accurate. And to think about that long ago, like thousands of years before Christ, even, the engineering skills of humans were dialed in to the T. So impressive. For me, it's intriguing. I'm a construction guy, but
Oh
that's what
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it is amazing. I know some say, "Oh, it's the aliens," that did it, but who knows? But yeah, that brilliant engineering either way.
Right on, right on. So, today I wanted to talk about SGT a little bit more. Let's get him spotlighted here. I was lucky enough to get one of his channel rounds. Super cool little nuggets. Like those a lot. Come with a certificate of authenticity. He always ships out great stickers, reflectives, magnets, everything. Did everybody see his Gaw party on Saturday? Were you there, Mello?
I I was there in the beginning before he jumped on to say hello, but I couldn't stay. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. I understand, man. Having tons of stuff to do, no doubt about that. It was
Yeah.
really, really fun. He had Raven Ivy up there helping him out, and she said she was nervous, but she was that cool, calm, normal Raven Ivy
Uh,
voice. You know?
Raven's voice is. I told her I was like, "You got a voice like butter." I mean, yeah, she's got that smooth, sultry voice for sure.
Yeah, yeah, right on. And I mean, it's her thing, and I hope she runs
Yeah,
with it. Takes advantage of your skills, right? Of
exactly.
what
Hey,
you can do.
Lisa. Lisa Anderson came in. How you doing?
Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Deb. I know you already got welcomed, but I'll welcome again. She says, "I love the civil was time to read about. I'm
Yeah,
afraid I would
Civil
not be
War.
good without air conditioning. Seriously, oh
I,
man, without air conditioning."
yeah, Deb, where I live now, I'm in Texas, so yeah, I'd agree with you on that. When I was back north, I probably wouldn't have bothered me as much, but Yeah. AC now, it's a creature comfort. I can't go without either.
That was almost one of my topic of the days, as I was going to say, would you rather give up air conditioning or indoor plumbing? Let's say we had to go back to outhouses. Which one of
Mm,
those would you be willing to give up? So, impromptu question for the chat, real quick. If you had to give up either air conditioning in your home or, toilets and sinks in your home, which one would you give up there? That's a tough one to decide.
whew, that is a toughie.
And we're not going to hold anybody to this. I'm not going to come over there and cut your power because you chose that. It's just a random discussion thought.
Yeah, I'd probably say you'd have to go for me, even though I'm living in a hot climate now, I'd probably have to go without AC versus running water. But yeah, man, that's tough. That's a tough one.
Pointless thoughts that will never really benefit us anywhere in life. That's what my brain is always throwing out there. Jim says,
Yeah.
not the shower. No.
Hey, my silver journey, what's up, buddy?
Okay, well, we got 12 people in the house. So something that I love to do is run a race every now and then. I wonder if anybody's interested in maybe getting in on a little bit of some cheap silver. Cheap silver. Let's see here. So scrolling on the bottom of the screen, I got my Cash App and Chuck Stack Silver, my PayPal friends and family. Oh shoot, I almost forgot something. Dang, my fault. So I want to do a little giveaway at the end of the stream, and I didn't leave it out here. Dang it, my fault. Anyway, so I've been giving away these 40% Kennedy half dollars, and I found a whole nother tube of them that I had. So I thought, I'll just keep giving one away
Ooh,
each time I go live. Why not, right?
heck yeah, you're generous like that, buddy. It's awesome.
So we'll get to that in a little bit, but Silver Journey says I can't chat, working on some orders, but I will listen. Okay, indoor plumbing, 13 people here. You know what? Let's jump right into it. Who likes races? Mello, you like races?
You think? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know. I've seen your name cross that finish line first quite a few times, and everybody's really
Just a
happy for
couple.
you too, man. Seriously. I
Well,
mean,
like I said, I try to give back a little bit too, you know?
now we know that you had a cold streak where it was more just of a donation for a while, but so it made it even more meaningful to see you have a little bit of a hot streak.
Yeah, it's been fun, man, and I understand that's how it goes. So I see people go through it all the time. Like poor Dan smoking treasures. That poor guy went, man. He went a while, finally got one on Cash's stream, which was awesome to see. I love seeing, like I said, we all like to win, but it is fun watching other people in the community win, especially if they've been on a drought. I like it. Beto D, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Kiko, I hear you.
So
So
speaking
what
of
do you?
that, speaking of the races, want to throw out some huge shout outs to all the people that put on the races that I like to get involved in. Obviously, Cash Money, Kentucky John, MLZB, also Oregon Stacker, Golden Cash, Coin Sniper Chris,
Yep.
Steve looking for silver if he's still in here, hosts a great race night. Um, who else puts on the good races? Oh, mainly dirt fishing with Meg and Brad, and oh, they got Hillbilly Samurai with them. Hillbilly
Oh yeah,
Samurai's races. If y'all are not
great
subbed
crew.
to Hillbilly, I know everybody's seen him in the chats, of course. Uh, the the membership donator of the century. But if you haven't followed him, go sign up and follow him. Hillbilly Samurai's races are super fun. He just throws in these random items and ideas, and I love how unfiltered his mind is. If he thinks it, he says it. No shame in his game at all.
Yep, gotta love people like that.
Yeah, much respect for that.
Absolutely. I wish I could.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. I end up saying the
Sometimes,
wrong
anyway.
thing and getting
Foot and
somebody
mouth.
mad.
Yep.
Okay, well, if let's see, we
Oh
got
yeah,
12
Mad.
people.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Mad Stacker and Everyday Opportunity. They do great races as well. Absolutely. You got the trade day where a bunch of community members come up on Saturdays with Everyday Opportunity or Saturdays, right? And then it's a little smaller, but there's still, I think, some people that go to Silver Paws 22. Him and Greg Beans, Bullion and Coins. You see him around some of the other channels races too, but they do two old guys in the afternoons, a few days a week.
Nice, man. I'm glad you could shout out a
Yeah,
few more, definitely, because
yeah. I'll be speaking on, like I said, when I'm done here, I'll be going over to Silver Paws 22. Do some
hopefully
races
we all
there.
will. Yeah.
Heck
What's he
yeah.
got going on over there today?
He does races, so he typically runs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Um, is when he does his races in the afternoon. Sometime, well, I guess Eastern time would be usually between 2 and 3. He and Greg will get started, and then they have, if you know, Nash Landings. Nash jumps up there too. Snoopy's been up a couple times. Snoopy Stacks. So yeah, there's a lot of great people in the community that are willing to get some of us newer guys up there and gals play. But yeah, it's they're good guys. You get some good stuff.
Man, thank you for sharing all those too. And
Yeah.
you're right. When I first got my invite to be on to somebody else's live stream, I was super nervous, but I was super excited and it was a ton of fun. And then I thought, you know what? I want to set up something like that and be able to share that with other people too. And just do
Yep.
sort of a compilation. And that's where the lunch break came out of my head, was that I just want to get up there and invite people to come by. Anybody who wants to come is welcome. So I'm gonna throw that out to the chat real quick. Anybody out there, whoever just wants to throw a little bit of silver on your table, I'll send you a link to the StreamYard, and you can jump on up, share your mind, share your thoughts. It'd be awesome to have you. Let the world know you're out there.
Very cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, it's time to get a little crazy. It's Chuck Stacks time. Let's see if anybody wants to try to get some cheap silver.
I
There
love
we go.
Popcorn Sutton. Heck
Popcorn
yeah.
Sutton. Glad you
That,
recognized him.
yes,
Yep.
sir. Moonshiners, baby. He's a legend.
Oh yeah, he is a legend, and all of my in-laws live in that county where he did all his work. So yeah,
Oh,
a
nice.
huge legend up there,
Wow.
definitely. But some people get to know him so well as a person, then you start to get the other opinions, like, oh yeah, he was just nothing but a drunk. He wasn't anything cool, But yeah, legend is right, no doubt about that. Space Miner, Chuck Stack time. Oh, you're not ready for
Heck
the
yeah.
"Hey folks, it's Chuck Stacks" video. We're gonna save that for another time. But for right now, it's the $2 Chuck race. So anybody interested in a race, we're gonna do it. I'll drop it here in a second in the comment. You can't beat these deals. There's only one way to get in, and it's probably the cheapest way on all of YouTube right now. So we're gonna do $2 a spot for 10 spots. Feel free
Whoa.
to PayPal friends and family or Cash App. Absolutely no notes, no notes at all. Got to be friends and family or Cash App, no notes at all. $2 a spot, 10 spots. And what we're offering today is either the BU Super Cartwheel and Luster 64 Kennedy. I also have an AU 52 Benji over here. I've got two, let's see, a 63 and a 64 quarter, 90%, and a collection of 5 different 90% dimes. Got a couple Mercs and some Rosies. So the $2 Chuck race is all about getting you some 90%. So each one of those is 50 cents face value of 90% silver. And I threw a little bonus item in the middle there. Let's see if I can show it off here. Hey, there we go. Got a 1947 un peso. So those have a little bit
Mm.
less silver in them. 50%, or no, I'm sorry, 50 cents face value of US Constitutional has about 10 grams of silver in it, 9 or 10 grams, because $1.40 face is an ounce, so 50 cents face is a little bit less than a third. So yeah, 10 grams of silver. This un peso has total in it about 7 grams of silver. I believe if I'm doing my math right, 14 grams, 0.5%. Yeah, so that one's like a quarter ounce, but it's a little bit cooler, got some cool tone. And then the other ones are all about a third of an ounce. Okay, so I'm going to write some names down. Mello, would you mind helping me and shout out what
Abs-
order they came in?
Absolutely, man. Let me just get my chat up. So Kiko Surfs got 2 spots.
Kiko for 2. Thank you very much for participating. Kiko is awesome.
And then you got Jim Tillapal. If I'm saying that right, Jim, I apologize if I'm butchering you, but that's 2 spots for Jim.
2 for Jim Tillapaw. Thank you very much.
And then we got George Campbell for 2.
Oh, yes. I see George all over the place. George is a player.
And got 2 for me.
2 for Mr. Mello. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you very much for participating.
Yeah, I'll send afterwards, of course.
Yeah, no worries at all. And again, everybody, this isn't about trying to make a buck or anything. This is just trying to do something fun for who's in the crowd right now. That's all. I know I got a super small crowd and I got to work on my content to try to build the crowd up a little bit, but thank you all for participating. And if things go well and if a couple more people join in and a few of you still want to stay, maybe we'll switch over to like a bigger race, a $5 or $6 spot race. What do you think about that?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Oh, shift kicker in
Hey,
the
Shift
house. Welcome
Kicker.
very much.
Howdy. 2 spots, $2 each. So
Oh, 2 spots
to a
open.
spot, 2 spots left.
2 spots open, 2 spots left for the $2 chuck race. Get you a nice amount, a little bit of constitutional or a Mexican piece of silver.
That has a
2
great
spots
ring to
left.
it, Chuck. $2 Chuck race. I love it.
The $2
Love
chuck
it.
race.
I get yellow. That's what everybody rhymes me with. Yellow. Don't know how I can
Yellow.
work that in. Mellow, yellow, mellow.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Did we get your introductory jingle, your stereo? Your sync.
Oh, yeah. I did not do that, and I'm sorry. I normally do. Hello, it's Mellow. That's about all I got for you.
Man, it's honored to have you on here. Really, it is, man. So last week, MLZB was here, and he's a huge, awesome, positive community member. And
Yes,
you are
indeed.
looked upon as the same way. Somebody really, really fun and positive to be around, and everybody just wants to say they know Mello. Mello's a great guy.
Well, I'll take the compliment. I've been humbled already, and yeah, I mean, I love it. I love connecting with the community. What can I say? It is what it is.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Best community around. Period.
While we're waiting on this race to fill up, we can just talk about a little bit of silver speculation. So I've been watching the charts today, and they look like they're sitting about level. Where do we think it's going to go this week? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? What's it going
Ooh,
to do next week?
man, there's you got some data coming out. So I don't know, man. It's hard. It could spike up and then pull back. I think we're gonna have IC at some point in the next year. Just my due diligence. I think we're gonna have a pullback. Whether it gets back to 20, I don't know. Just depends on what they're gonna do to us, and I'll just leave it at that. So, but yeah, I think there's some potential for some pump and pullback. So I know it could go up or it could go down. Brilliant forecast, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like flip a coin. I'll take both. Yeah, there we go. Can't
I'm
lose.
good either way. I got plans in place no matter what way it goes. So
So I used to mess around with forex trading a lot, foreign
uh-huh.
currency exchange trading,
Right.
and that really sucks you into the charts and studying the charts a lot and watching every little
Mm-hmm.
tick of the graph. And something that I would be aware of was if you watch the chart over the last week or the month and you would start to see higher lows, that is an
Mm-hmm.
uptrend. That's an
Sure
uptrend.
thing.
And
Right.
that's what I'm seeing right now in gold and silver. And
It
it's
just
doing these little dips, but overall, it's up. It's heading up.
Yeah,
And that's where it
it
wants to
all
go.
comes down. It comes down to your time frames. What are you looking at? And those that don't trade or do technical analysis may not know, but I mean, if you're looking at 5-minute candles versus weekly candles, meaning, all right, I'm taking longer time frames and looking at the larger macro. trend. So yeah, you get short term, but my thing is, especially with silver and gold, if you're unless you're flipping or what have you. I mean, to me, it's a matter of, all right, I get it, dollar cost averaging. A lot of people buy no matter what, but if you're really going to maximize, then it just takes patience. You say, okay, based on the percentages, yeah, we got support going up. We're making higher lows, but that is actually forming an ascending, you know, channel, which almost 70% of the time is going to cause a drop in price at some point. So it's just a matter of how long you're looking into the future and what you're looking at. But yeah, it's I mean, yeah, I do trading. I do it's more with crypto than traditional stocks or forex, but yeah, sometimes it's a couple hours trade, sometimes it's a couple days, could be a week long, just depends on time frame.
Yeah, you're right about that. And if your account can sustain a pullback in the wrong direction. Jim
Well,
just
yeah.
mentioned something really
Yeah.
cool that I did notice today, the triple top in gold above 2000 we're in right now in
Hmm.
the last 3 years. And that is got to be a signal of some kind of move. Now, I don't know if it's going to be the move up or the move back down, but and that triple
Oh,
top just seems
I
like
could
something super
see.
important.
Yeah, I mean, I could see silver pumping to 28 to 30, maybe even a little above before it really hits a lot of resistance. Same thing with gold. You could see gold, I know a lot of people are talking that $2,300 range before it could, pull back under 2,000. But yeah, at this point, man, it's hard to know for sure because there's a lot of extenuating circumstances. So technical analysis and charting is one thing, but again, most of us probably understand the manipulation that takes place, with the derivatives and the paper, for gold and silver is obviously, all right, let's see, over 100 people own the same ounce of silver. At some point, that system's got to break. So, and then that's when the floodgate could open, I think, for at least a short term.
Right? I totally agree with that, man. I totally agree with that. And it's
Mm.
just I don't know. I start thinking I want to get prepared to not take a big hit. So maybe I'm cutting out some of my risk
Mhm.
and cutting out some of my reward also. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But
everybody's got different tolerances and abilities. I used to be set it and forget it. Like most people, just I'm either gonna, whether it's through a 401k or my IRA, whatever it was, just I had regular, purchases taking place, and that was it. But like I said, with what happened a few years ago when we were all locked down and everything, it just kind of it forced me to go the next step. I have a finance background, so I did that a lot for many years before I started my service business I have. So, not that I'm not an expert at by any means. And it's hard. I can do a lot better than I can explain. So that's why you don't see me sharing screens, doing videos, showing charts and doing all that. It's just I can talk about it a lot, I guess, better than showing clicking around through a video, but I don't know. It just different strokes, man.
no, I totally understand exactly what you mean. It all makes sense in my head, but then when I try to spit it out of my mouth, sometimes it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I get it. Yep. Or I'll interchange the wrong verb. That's just like me saying round versus coin. I do it all the time. There's so many mistakes in my videos, little things, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
But we just let it go, learn from it, move on, try to do better
yep,
next time. Hey, that's all.
exactly. All right, guys, we
So
got two spots left for
two
$2
spots.
chuck race. Yeah.
Got to fill this $2 chuck race. Got to get it going so we can move on to the next thing. But while we're waiting, I wanted to show. Speaking of rounds versus coins, I got a little buy it now here for today. This is a
Ooh.
1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver Liberty round. And on the back of it, uh, give me your tired, your poor, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. I left my lamp beside the golden door. So reads part of the beautiful verse in the Statue of Liberty. So just wanted to share that with anybody. If anybody's interested, very cool little Liberty round there. That's $35 shipped. Total cost $35, nothing else. I do Cash App and PayPal,
Oh,
friends and family. Hey, Silver Journey, what's happening, buddy?
yeah, he's got Cash App, Silver Journey. I think Silver Journey just closed it for the last two.
Oh, Journey's in for two. Man, congratulations.
Yep.
Thank you very much for participating. It means a lot to me, Journey. So maybe you've heard Mellow Journey just lives like 2 or 3 counties to the east of me.
Oh, small world, man.
Yep,
Right
yep,
on.
yep. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Big Sky in the house. Welcome very
Hey, Big
much.
Sky. What's up, Big Sky? How you doing? Uh,
Okay, so I am going to put Mello on the spot to fill the airtime for a few seconds while I put everybody's names into the list. You okay with that, buddy?
yeah, no, that's fine.
Now,
Do what you gotta do,
yeah.
and just let me know if you need any other help. So we got everybody's names right. So, guys, what's your favorite thing to stack slash collect? Favorite piece, favorite coin, bars, whatever. What do y'all like to stack collect?
Now, are you talking about specific weights or
Oh no,
shapes or
just in
anything?
general. Yeah, just if there's some people are more into constitutional, some like 1 ounce rounds, some like 1 ounce bars, some people like me, I love 10 ounce bars. But yeah, I mean, if there's regular stacking going on with a particular type of thing, I like to know. I think it's neat to see what people stack. So penny stacks, I love it. I love pennies. uh
Oh yeah, Penny Stacks has got a deep penny collection. I mean, going back 200 years, actually going back 2,000 years with some ancient coppers too.
oh yeah, nice. Yeah, George Campbell says constitutional. Yeah, and Kiko, I've yet to buy a 10 ounce bar, but would love to have one. Yeah, that's if for stacking, if I'm talking just weight stacking, 10 ounce is my favorite. I know people will say kilo, and I don't own a kilo, and actually, it's a smidge, normally a smidge lower premium with the kilo versus the 10. But I love the look, the feel, the weight, everything with the 10 ounce bars. It's been my favorite from early on. So I just picked up a couple more, but I'm not stacking them like I was. Waiting for that pullback, baby.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
oh yeah.
Everything, Jim. Everything. That's kind of me now. I like a bit of some of the semi-numismatics. I'm still not big into slabs yet, but that's just lack of education on my part and knowledge. I just don't feel comfortable, especially even with when they're already slabbed, especially if they're raw or cold coin to submit them. I'm like, yeah, I'm clueless. They all look good
Yeah,
to me. Oh no, that's been cleaned. Oh shoot. Okay, well there goes that.
exactly, exactly. And I've recently been offered a few different items, either just some bullion coins or some slabbed graded things, and I just don't know enough about the slabbed graded values. If you
Right.
showed me a, a 33 Walker that was MS63, and you asked me how much it would be, I'd say I don't know, somewhere between $50 and $500. I really have no idea. And I have the red book, and I like using the red book,
Hmm.
but things move so fast. Trying to keep up with purchasing opportunities in this community is very difficult.
Oh yeah, and I know to shout out a guy in the community, Silver Scrounger, another Texas connection for me. He's a great dude, and he uses the gray sheet. A lot of the guys that are hardcore use gray sheet. That's going to give you the most accurate. I know the red book is more for dealers, my understanding, but yeah, I mean, again, where does it fall? You see one coin that can get, oh, that's an MS63. Well, if you send it from NS or to PCGS, you might get it an 84 or an 84, 64 instead of a 63. So I don't know. There's a lot of gray area, but I guess if you get it cheap enough, does it really matter? If it does legit grade.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
all right, looks
I,
like you're about ready to roll.
I think I got everybody set here. Just one more
Hey,
last quick
Arnie.
thing about that. I watch a lot of the Pirate Stacker videos. He does some great
Oh yeah.
grading investigations, and Uh, I think from what he's done and what I've seen with Silver Seeker too, both of them, I think I would rather choose NGC personally. They seem like they'd be a little bit more fair and maybe about the same price or a dollar or two cheaper. Maybe more likely to get a slightly better grade. Now I know that might affect what people look at it when they see it at the coin show or on the market. Is they're like, oh, it's NGC, then really it's one grade less than what it says it is. So it's just
Yeah,
crazy how value adjusts itself through the market.
it is. And that's again, it's just kind of kept me from going more into it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
exactly. So just catching up on a couple
all
things.
right.
George Campbell said he likes constitutional. Just curious, George, is there a specific type of constitutional? You like the dimes, the quarters, the halves, a certain one, anything like that? And glad to see you're in this race because I got some nice, shiny constitutional available for that. Joseph Lopez likes the Star Wars stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, wrong guy. There we go, right guy. Yeah,
So I don't have any
always got some
constitutional up.
Star Wars stuff available.
Oh yeah. I got one of them too. I got
Yeah.
the 007 Innovator sitting on my tail.
Oh boy, man, you got exactly what Joseph is looking for. That's a good
I'm
sign.
telling you.
And
Heck
then
yeah.
bars and bars and stuff is pricey. Yeah, no doubt. Jim Tillapaw doesn't have any prospectors yet. Well, Jim, I'm sure a race can be set up with a whole bunch of prospectors. Get you involved in that. Everybody loves those. Okay,
Heck
well,
yeah.
folks, I think it's time to go. How many shuffles from the crowd? First number in, first reasonable single digit number in will be the number to shuffle.
4,359.
Yep. There's always somebody who loves to
I
do that
know,
joke.
right? All right, chat. Put a number in there below 10 for shuffles. All right, my silver journey got in there 4.
4 is the
Oh,
note, is the number.
yes, sir.
Okay. Please let me know if the sound is too loud or not. I think I got it turned down all the way. Shuffle 1, shuffle 2, shuffle 3, shuffle 4, 90 seconds because it's mostly 90% silver available. And here we go. Good luck, all.
Good luck, everybody.
All right. Well, so that took a little bit of time to get that going, but I'm glad we did get that going. That's really cool. And I've got a bunch of packages that I'm ready to ship out. And if anybody's hanging out and interested in a little bit of a more traditional race, please let us know. Just throw it in there because Mello has got a sweet setup, some great stuff available.
Yeah, no pressure, guys. Either way, no worries.
But we got plenty other things to talk about too. Oh yeah,
Heck
so
yeah.
I was watching my a little bit of my stream from Friday, and I noticed YouTube had put some comment on there that said copyright claim.
Hmm.
And I didn't know what it was, so I Googled it, and it said that something that I used in the video is copyrighted but has permission to be used on YouTube. It's not a strike, it's just letting me know.
Hmm.
Huh,
Well,
interesting.
that's weird.
Anyways, down the stretch, here we go. 15
All
seconds left. Who's
right.
going to get it?
You're going to get it.
Everybody's backed up, primed, ready to go.
Yeah,
Who's going to shoot
somebody's going to
ahead?
come flying up. Who's it going to be? Oh, Journey. Is it going to be Journey?
Oh, he's
My
hauling
silver
ass.
Journey.
Nice.
Yay. Congrats, buddy.
Congratulations, Journey. Let's show the race. There
Way
we
to go.
go. George with a close second. Kiko right behind that. Man, thank you all for everybody for participating in that. And Journey, congratulations.
Chuck Stacks won the auction. He said he lost out on an auction the other day. He forgot who got it. And he said Chuck Stacks won the auction.
Wait, what are you talking about? Hold on, I'm lost. I'm
Jim,
sorry.
yeah, no, just went back through chat and I saw Jim post. I lost out on an auction the other day. I forgot who got it. And then right after the race, said Chuck Stacks won the auction.
Oh,
you got his piece.
well, hey, no, seriously, Jim, no jokes aside, email me. We can always talk, because
Yeah,
I really go out of my way, try not to snipe too hard or steal anything if somebody shows interest in it. So I hope I didn't offend anybody that way. But yeah, I think Jim's just fun joking around.
yeah.
Okay, Journey, my neighbor. We got a selection here for you. If you'd like me to go through it, I'd be happy to show it to you up close. Otherwise, feel free to pick whichever one of those you want, and I will box it up and bag it out for today. Hey, Chuck Stacks, if you want, you can hold it till we meet in person, but that's up to you. Well, really, it's up to you, man. I mean, it's your silver. I'm just the holder. It's no problem at all. Says he likes the dimes. Well,
All right.
this is a nice little stash. I got some really nice looking Mercuries in
Yeah, you
there
do. Nice.
and some nice Rosies in good shape. I mean, it's 50 cents face. We know what that's going for now, well over $10. Some people are paying over $15 now for that. It's crazy
Yeah.
that.
Premiums are nuts.
hmm Congratulations, Journey. Let me get you noted down here for the dimes. And please email me, Journey. I think we can work something out. I have a few ideas. You save the shipping, my friend. I'll get it when we hopefully meet in a few weeks. Well, Silver Journey just recently had some medical upgrades to his body, and hopefully he's recovering very well right now. I don't know if anybody caught wind of it. I don't know how personal it is to him. He has talked about it online, but hopefully, as soon as he gets better, I've got an idea. There's a LCS right in between our houses that I'd like to meet at, and I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. It's a great idea.
hmm hmm
Got lucky. That's how I met Mad Stacker. We met up at the LCS.
Oh
It was
yeah.
cool.
Well, the Texas names. I see so many different people from Texas.
Yep.
Um,
There's a bunch of people within 2 hours of me. I'll say that. A bunch.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
a whole bunch of them.
one, yeah, there's one that's real close to me, same town. Don't know where exactly, but I know where his mailbox is. That'd be the big bean, silver bean counter. He's in my backyard.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like you said, Mad Stacker. He's another Texas guy.
Yep. Yeah,
Uh,
he's just a little north of me, and then Everyday Opportunity just a little northeast of me. Um, yeah, and then I got all kinds, man. Got Stewart, got a bunch of guys up. Was it Stacker Tech Wager? He's up just north of Austin, and I got, yeah, man. There's a bunch out by San Antonio, up by Dallas. Yeah,
yeah,
a bunch. It's a big state.
yeah. What about what are some other ones? LJ, LJ
What's
might
up,
be.
CS? Constitutional Stacker. What's up, brother?
Welcome, Constitutional. Thank you very much for taking a minute to stop in and say hi. Mello is the special guest. You recognize the voice appropriately. He is the special guest today. And
Hello, it's Mellow.
let's see if we can't share him on screen here a little bit. There we go.
Hello.
Okay,
You'll
so
see me.
let's see. Congratulations, Jim. Congratulations, Journey, on that win. But really, thank you to everybody for that. It's just something fun to participate in. Tell you the truth, I really didn't even go through the Cash App or PayPal yet. But all the names are so solid. You don't have to worry about anybody around here. Reputation is so important to be,
Absolutely.
a good buyer, a good seller, and nobody wants to mess that up.
Hey, MLZB just popped in. What's up, bud?
Woo in the house.
Throw up those
It's time for
guitars,
a lunch
y'all.
break. Well, if MLZB is here, that is the signal I've been waiting for. I've got something to do. It's the part of the show when you know everything is coming off the rails. We
Uh-oh.
got to get it going right here. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, folks. It's time for the drink of the day. So,
It's gone.
it's about to get started. Today's drink of the day is the Crown Royal Black. Now, I've always been a big fan of Crown Royal, but the black is kind of new to me. I don't know if anybody's ever tried it before. I think it's got a little bit higher proof on it. And I thought I'd mix a little bit of this Canada Dry ginger ale. Zero sugar, of course, because you got to take care of your body as much as you can,
That's
right?
right.
You
Gotta
don't want
watch
to
that
put
gut,
anything
buddy.
poisonous in it. Yeah. While I'm outside having a cigarette and drinking my
Yeah.
liquor, I got to make sure that I got my zero sugar Canada Dry.
It's so
But
awesome.
thank you all very much for tuning in just for a second. Drink of the day. Let's give it a shot.
Hey, 7 Stacks. Good to see you, man.
That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Now, I've had Captain Morgan's and ginger ale a bunch of time, and it ends up tasting like cream soda. If anybody didn't know that, it's kind of a cool little concoction. But that
Yep.
Crown Black, that's smooth. And with the Canada Dry, I like it. All right. So Chuck Stacks is giving that one a thumbs up for today. So let's get over here to
Nice.
comments. Oh, I'm behind in comments. Please help me keep up if you can at all, Mello. Sorry if I missed
Yeah, no,
anything, buddy.
7 Stacks just popped in. MLZB's been saying hello, and people saying hello to others. So yeah, I think we got
Constitutional
it.
in the house.
Yeah,
MLZB.
he had to
7
bounce.
Stacks. Thank you very much, 7, for showing support. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go down the list here. Drink of the day is taken care of. Topic of the day earlier, MLZB and 7 Stacks, was if you could go back in time anywhere in history just to witness history, not necessarily change it, what kind of thing would you want to go see? So if you guys want to share in that at all in the chat, please feel free. Also, let's see. Got this bin here, bin 35. Anybody's interested, you just got to type it in the chat or email me.
That's a good deal, man. 35 shipped. That's
35
not bad
shipped
at all. Yep.
for an ounce.
Yep.
And, that's only because of what I got into it. I can afford to do that. And
Oh,
stuff I'm getting rid of is not based on what current price is. If
I get it.
if I paid 28 or 29 for an ounce, I'm not going to try to sell it for 40 just because that's what the market is right now. This is not about making money. This is about just providing some fun during lunchtime for everybody in the crowd.
Dang tootin'. Right on. Yeah, MLZB. Man, you picked a couple good ones there, buddy. Pink Floyd live, Led Zeppelin live. You go back to see them live, and then My Silver Journey. Oh yeah, bro. I love castles and medieval period too. Medieval Scotland. Oh yeah. Go hang with William Wallace. Freedom. Right on.
William Wallace. So my wife and I have loosely been planning a trip to Scotland, starting over on the East Coast in Edinburgh, and
Yep.
then working up around the North Coast. And about an hour and a half north of Edinburgh in Scotland is the old castle that William Wallace sacked in the year 12 something, and it's got a big historical plaque and story
Nice.
about it. And I thought, wow, that'd be so much fun to see a spot where he actually battled somebody, and the
The
walls
Holly
are still
Lock.
standing.
Yep.
The walls are still standing. So my wife searched it out, and the first thing she found was it's actually a giant memorial because William Wallace, locked about 500 people into this castle and lit it on fire
Mm-hmm.
and got rid of them all that way. Not just soldiers, just everybody. So it was a
Burn
brutal,
them
brutal
down.
time, man. Life was tough back then. And it makes me think about I complain about our first world problems right now, and I think, I just got to slap myself in the face and say, no,
Yeah.
no, we
Yep.
got it good right now.
Yeah.
Those people had it tough back then.
Oh yeah, that was a rough time period for sure. Look, there's a few more. Sherry Ward, how you doing? Good to see you. And we got Marley and T. Rap battle. Stewart,
Not a
what's
rap
up, brother?
battle. Stuart, welcome to the house. Sherry Ward, Marley, thank you all. Oh man, you know what? The cool thing about the chat lineup right now is I see a bunch of players in there.
Yes, indeed.
I see
Got a
players that
couple.
might be interested in a race.
Yeah, we can try if you want. No worries.
Let me pull up a guy right here to show off some of his items. Now, we're not going to talk numbers yet. We're not going to talk per spot, how many spots yet. We just want to see what Mello's got to show off there because the display is awesome and the shiny is blinding me, sort of like I'm on Spokane's auction. Nobody does that shiny and lights like he does.
All right, well, we got the 2023 New A Jedi Order. It's nice, and this is MLZB recognizes this, I'm sure. Got this off him. First strike. I've got a couple of these. That's why I'm putting that one up. And then got the old standby, don't tread on me. And we got the Vader, which I know you just showed as well. So there's your Star Wars. And we got 2013 Year of the Snake. There's a little toning on it. Slightly.
Oh, man,
And
there are
we
so
got,
many different nice coins out that have snakes on them, including that one right there that you're holding that has a snake on it, too.
Yep. So
But
this would Archangel Michael, Scottsdale 1 ounce bar. Then we got a couple Comsco Korean pieces. So I got the Sin Tigress. And then we got Taekwondo 2021. I love the reverse on this.
man, that is clean and sharp looking.
Yep. And got the Legendary Warrior Series, Eric Bloodaxe. Got the weapons cache on the back there on the reverse. And for those that like 420, got the little, this thing's kind of curved too. It's really neat.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is that made by Prospectors?
yes.
It looks like their style.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's what we got. So I'll pick that up. Community member. I forget who I got that from actually already. I've been around the community a little bit. 1985, Honest Value Never Fails, USS Constitution. And those that are familiar with Spokane, Silver Stacker, he's had a couple different years up, and I picked up a few from him. So that was one. And then we got the St. Vincent and the Grenadines 2020. It's another nice looking coin, Eastern Caribbean Central Bank.
That's got a really cool reverse.
Yeah, it does. Then we got another vintage. I guess depends on who you ask, but A-Mark 1983 Eagle.
Now, I wonder how many years those A-Marks came out because I'm starting to see some different years available.
Yeah, I actually just picked up Speak of the Devil, Spokane. Just had a couple years he put up. I'd already had the 83, but he had put up an 88 or several 88s that he got rid of yesterday. So I got a couple of those coming. So I forget how many years, honestly. I have to go back and look. And then it's the Noah's Ark there. And then this one here is a really pretty one. The Australian wedge-tailed eagle.
Wow.
It's a beautiful coin.
Yeah, the Australian birds, off the charts, top quality.
Yeah. Very pretty. And I got the George and the Dragon.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah. So there's a couple coins that have this depiction, similar anyway. Dragon,
Hey, Marley, we're about to get to that right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
T, sorry. Ugh, I called you Marley. I apologize. T.
And then got the Color Eyes. This is the last one I'm going to have up for a while. So I got the Tuvalu 007 colorized around the coin skew. See, I say that all the time. Say round when I mean coin. But,
yeah. But that's okay. Everybody knows what you're talking about.
Now, this one does have a little smudge on the capsule. These came in the capsule, so not one I put in. They came directly to me like that on the mint.
So Mr. Mello, if we were to run a race, do you have Cash App and
yes,
PayPal
I do.
available?
I guess your screen, yeah, I have it in my name, but I can drop it for you as well.
I can make a banner for it real quick.
However you want to do it, my friend.
Sure. PayPal, friends and family, right?
Yep, and then Cash App too.
And what is your PayPal friends and family?
It is Mellow Stacks 33 at Gmail.
Okay.
And then it's just Mellow Stacks 33 for Cash App.
Starting with the $, right? Mellow
Yep.
Stacks 33 for Cash App.
And then for you guys today, I'm gonna be really nice. I'll run a $5. I'll do it at 5 instead of 6. If they
Man,
want to
that's
do it.
super cool.
Yeah. I appreciate you having me, man.
Man, it's really cool for you to take a minute to come up here too, you know. I'm just trying to mess around and learn how to work these controls and learn how to create content and keep people interested, but also offer some fun things. You know, you never know what anybody's looking for because
Yeah.
everybody's looking for something different.
Hey T, yeah, it's me. Hey Angry, what's up, buddy? Angry Warrior Tackle Box, Mr. Numbnuts.
Oh,
All right.
as Cash calls him, Cupcake. So let's see.
Yeah.
How about I put something in chat here? $5 a
Go
spot. Is
for
that
it.
what you said?
Yes, sir. 5 a spot for 10 spots. Let's keep it a low one. There's some good pieces up here
10
for that. So,
5 a spot, 10 spots.
yeah.
Drop your numbers now. I see a couple of y'all already dropped the numbers. Sorry about that. I should have got it in earlier, but if you don't mind throwing it back in again.
Yeah, and then just I'll get my list going here. And when I do, unfortunately, I check Cash App because I have my account for my iPad the same as my phone. Apparently, when I go into check Cash App and PayPal, it doesn't let me. Just sits there and spins. So technologically challenged here, buddy.
Well, you know, I understand the exact same thing. And my first gut response was, let's just get another device. And I'll have to have one device just showing Cash App and PayPal, and another device showing the YouTube chat, another device for filming,
Yeah,
another device for stream. But I can't do that. That's
no,
it's clearly not
yeah,
the right way to do it.
no, sir, and that's yeah. So I saw when the time comes, you'll see my screen go blank for or dark for a minute while I'm checking, but I'm not too shouldn't take too long with this crew here. I'm assuming.
Yeah, with these names
So
right here, I mean, it is
yeah,
110% trust. It really, really is.
absolutely.
So I
Yep.
got one for 7 stacks, got two for MLZB. Woo!
Heck yeah. Thank you
Got
guys.
two for Hot Tea. Super cool to see you in the house, T. You have so much fun with the auctions and the races. Really love seeing you pop in or hosting sometimes. Really, really fun.
Heck yeah. And I do also have Venmo too, if anybody, I don't think anybody here messes with that, but just
So
in
you got
case.
Angry Warrior for one.
Okay. And Angry, yeah, he actually has 8. So that'll leave you with $2 with me, Angry. Just FYI, he's good. He had a credit.
And George Campbell for two.
Okay.
And let's see. We got Jim popping in for two.
Oh yeah. Angry is coming in for another. Does that close it? Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's double check the numbers here.
Yes, please take your time. Check them well.
Jim, Jim might have closed it. I was just going off what you read to me. So you started with 7 stacks with 1, right?
Yep. Now, again, I'm going off of the StreamYard chat, and I know there's always a little
Okay.
discrepancy.
No worries. So 7 got in for 1. Let me make sure I refresh the live chat. Sorry, because I know things get moody.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. So I got 7 for 1, Marley and T for 2, and I got Angry for 1, and George Campbell for 2, Jim for 2. Angry came. So MLZB. Let's see. Where'd he go? All right.
Yeah,
So
according to StreamYard
2
here,
spots. Got it. Okay. Now refreshed. I got it.
3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7,
1, 2.
8, 9, 10. It looks like Jim closed it. Angry did not get his
Yeah.
second spot. Is
It's,
that right?
yeah. That's what I was just confirming. Yep. So Jim closed it. So sorry, Angry, you only got the 1 spot, bud. Yeah, for some reason MLZB wasn't there when I first loaded it, and I just refreshed, and there he was between 7 stacks of Marley and T. MLZB in the hizzy. Love it. All right. So let me, guys, just give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and check my
Yep.
real quick.
We'll
Nothing
give
super
Mello
long.
a moment or two of silence to go check his thing, see what he's got to do. And in the meantime, you get to hear some of my nonsense that I got going on here. So, want to bring up something a little bit sad, but it's important that we hear it. So, some of you know I work construction. I work for the Department of Transportation, building highways and bridges, and have been for a long time, and I love it. Last week, unfortunately, a member of our crew was fatally injured on the job. He was inside a Bobcat, and we were working in a closed lane with an open lane of traffic next to us. And a drunk driver crossed over through our barrels and our drums and slammed into the Bobcat and crushed the cab of it. Basically, ran his SUV up over the bucket and crushed the cab, and unfortunately killed one of our coworkers. And we
So
were
sad.
all within 1,000 feet or 2,000 feet of it, so we didn't exactly see it happen, but everybody was running down there afterwards. And it turns out the guy was, drunk, no license. It was the list of all bad, and it's just so unfortunate because we had everything set up perfect. We had all of our message boards and our arrow boards and all of our cones and our drums, and we had our spacing set up. We had our crash trucks out there, and it was just bad timing. And now this guy's gone, and
Man.
it's really hitting us hard out there because we have to keep going back and working out there every day now. And we keep thinking about it. We're like, no matter how much of this safety we set up out here, at any point, a truck playing on his phone, not paying attention, or a sleeping driver or somebody drunk could just
Yep.
swerve, hit a barrel, and then hit me. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, and I really hope Penny Stacks isn't listening anymore because this will freak her out. But just enjoy every minute that you really have right now. The minutes you have right now are the best minutes of your life. And the next ones
Amen.
that you get next hour are also the best minutes. So that way, every minute you have is better than the last one. And that's how we got to appreciate life. And don't waste your time being mad, and don't waste your time fighting and holding grudges, because that doesn't do anything but eat us up on the inside. And trust me, I spent years doing it, and I know it's
Mm-hmm.
huge risk, low reward. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's like stacking $1 million worth of custom copper rounds. Good luck getting a return out of that.
No kidding. No
So
kidding.
anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to blast the
All right.
copper loving community. Sorry, just had to throw that little segue in there. But yeah, the point is,
All right.
we all know how dangerous driving is, and I just want to say, enjoy your moments because you never know when it's lights out. So have fun today, really, folks. Thank you for listening to that.
Absolutely. And just one more check here because PayPal, I got love hate with PayPal. The security thing on this is just nuts. Likes to
Yeah.
boot me out sometimes. I don't know why. Hey. But I think it
And
after this
and
will be
really,
good.
thank you to everybody in the chat for being tolerant and taking a minute to wait with us so we can figure this stuff out. Because Mello and we are both learning. We are learning every day, every minute. We're trying to figure out how to do this as we go. So the patience and support from you guys is really what's keeping us going.
Indeed. Indeed.
Angry Warrior said it right. Slow down and move over for construction workers. Please, please, please. People see blue
Exactly.
lights And only 50% of the
All
time
right.
people get over for blue lights, and for orange lights, it's like 20% at most.
We're
It's tough.
we're clear for takeoff, buddy. Thank you guys.
All
Appreciate
right.
that.
So
All right. Boom.
I got the name list up here. Let me turn the banner off. Okay. Anybody see any errors with the name list? I believe I've got that entered correctly. Jersey Silver Stacker in the house. Welcome very much. Thank you very much for showing up. Means a lot to us.
Jersey, my man.
Jersey is an awesome supporter.
Yeah.
Okay. To the duck races we go. I got the list correct.
Looks good. Looks good.
Mello, it's your race. You get to pick the time.
Oh, I like well, shoot, let's go 75. 75 seconds.
75 seconds.
Let's do it. Rock
Now,
and roll.
if you guys think Cash Money can be a cheap ass sometimes, you haven't spent enough time around me. Because you might notice all of these different shared pages I have say unlock the premium version. No. If I can make it work with the free basic version, that means an extra ounce of silver in my stack. So I'm going to make it work.
Heck yeah. I'm right
You
there
got a
with you,
number of
buddy.
shuffles?
All right, chat, real quick. How many shuffles on under 10, please? Keep it single digit. First one in. Let's go. How many shuffles? Shuffle time. MLZB says 3. So does
3
Kiko.
shuffles.
Yep.
There's the 1. There's the 2. There's the 3 for MLZB. Thank you very much, everybody, for participating. Good luck. Here we go.
Good luck, y'all. Turn it up.
And of course, Angry breaking out first, using up all his steam as fast as possible. Moderate luck, everybody, like MLZB always says. Signature phrase.
Oh. So sorry to hear that, Kiko. And you too, T. Eesh.
Yeah, I wish I could keep up in chat a little bit more. I'm starting to just catch pieces of it here, but it seems like, other people have had the same experiences with how dangerous and life altering just the roads can be. Traveling on them, working on them, anything. It's mind blowing. And okay, down the stretch. Here we go. Sorry,
Who's
let's
coming?
go from super sad to super
Who's gonna
happy.
make the
I see
run?
7 stacks. I see T. I see Jim. I see
Is it
MLZB.
T? Molly T.
With the win. Congratulations.
Congratulations, T. And that's my claim email as well, mellowstacks33@gmail.com. Make sure you send me an email and I'll get that on out to you. But we got to make sure you pick something first, right? All right. So
let's get back to my man's awesome selection that he's got available.
All right, Miss T. Anything in particular you want to look at, or you already know what you want? Let me know.
It's really great to see you win, T, because I always see you helping out and participating in everybody else's streams too.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce.
But heck, I could say that about every single person in that race. It's nothing but the great people.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, they're all great community members, man.
So it's a small little house party here at the lunch break, but we got quality over quantity, and that's what I like.
All right, so this is to the right of the ship, middle row, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 2022. Oh, yeah, there we go. Is that the one you're looking for, or just wanted to see?
That's a big yes.
Yes. Okay, I got you. All right, so go ahead and make a note of that, and just remember to send me an email. with your information, and I'll get it. Should go out tomorrow. So,
Right on. Congratulations, Marley.
congrats!
So
Thank y'all so much for the support. Appreciate you.
I don't really want to turn this into a full-on race session like so many other
Right.
streams can go 4 or 5 hours just running race after race. And this was just meant to be more like a lunch break. We run one or two, offer a bin, show some support to sticker of the day, have a little fun with some random thoughts, do a drink of the day. I know not everybody's into drinking, but I am. And hopefully they think
Heck
I'm
yeah.
responsible enough I can have one.
Hey, if you can, and do your thing, man.
you know. But it's really just about trying to have some fun and just hang out. That's it. Just hang out for a little bit and talk about whatever's going on. So, on that note, any random topics at all, anything that somebody's noticed in the silver world, the news, the community, some predictions they have, something new coming out. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got something I want to talk about real quick. Was anybody on Oregon Stacker's channel last night? It was late. It was real late. It was like after midnight Eastern time. And their last few races, they were doing minis to fill up the spots on the main. And Coin Sniper Chris had some of the best luck I've ever seen in my life. He was on a heater like I've never seen before. They could not give away spots to anybody else except for him. And
Wow.
I think he was just joining in to help fill the spots because it was late at night and they were doing
Hmm.
big 15 spot races. And he would buy a couple to get in just to help fill the spots. And then he'd buy a couple more and he got a couple more. And he ended up winning some awesome reckless from I think maybe it was Golden Cash. I can't remember exactly, but from a couple different people. I mean, the hot streak was unbelievable. Kiko said she
Uh,
was there last night. Do you remember some of the details on that? It was the lucky number 5. That's what it was all about.
oh man. Yeah, I was on the stream earlier for a bit. I was kind of bouncing between a couple. But yeah, I was tired last night, man. I crashed early, so I missed all the fun.
Yeah, no problem. Speaking of that, I was thinking about that last night too. I have some of the weirdest hours. People will see me in the streams in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, late night, and they're just like, when does this guy sleep? When does this guy work? But it's all a blend. A few hours of this here, a few hours of that. It's not really blocked off into this is my only time. When it's something that really matters to me, I make the time to make it happen. Like
Yep.
spending time with my wife. She notices that I am enthralled by this silver and this YouTube, and
Hmm.
when I get a few minutes anytime, day, night, weekend, whatever, when I can do something with my wife, for my wife, I take advantage of that instantly, right on. And maybe my hyperactivity helps me get through these things and multitask a little bit, but I think it's really just about focus. If something matters to you, you make it happen.
Absolutely. That's what it comes down to, man.
Yep,
Focus and attitude. Um,
exactly.
well, look, guys, I hate to literally run a race and bounce on it, but I got to get ready. I'm going to be going over to Silver Paws 22's channel, and I'll be up there on panel with him today. So, um, God, like I said, I hate to just go, bye, see you later.
No,
Oh,
no,
wait a
don't
minute.
feel bad at all.
Hold on one sec before I go. Marley and T, Mello, can I change my answer? What you want? Absolutely. Go ahead, Marley. What else? If you don't mind, I think she wants to pick something else here. So we don't want this. What let's see. Ah, there we go. Good pick. Very good pick. She wants the wedge tailed.
Oh,
Very, very nice. 2020. Heck yeah. Good pick, Marley. I
yep.
got you, girl. You good to go? Is in your pack. And I'll get that sent out to you.
So, actually, I think it's about time to cut it off anyway. So we're just a little bit
Okay.
off over an hour, but there was just one last thing I want to do. I know you got to go. If you got to go, it's
Yeah, no
cool,
worries,
man.
no worries.
No problem at all.
Oh
But
man.
this is from me. This is gonna be a gift from me. This is more of that 40% BU Kennedys that I got. I got a whole big tube of BU, and I mean it. No cheek chatter
Oh
or nothing on
wow.
these things. They are awesome,
Nice.
but they're just the 40%, So I want to throw one of those out. Anybody, hashtag mellow is what you got to put into chat. Hashtag mellow, and we'll collect some names. Learning how long this takes and a little bit of lag to get these things to activate.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Angry. Keep calling her Marley. She's gonna buy. I just say Marley and T, but I'll just say T for now on. Sorry, T.
Man, super thank you again to everybody. And I just want to go through the list one more time. And I know it's the same old people that see me everywhere, but y'all really are my closest YouTube friends here. Joseph Lopez, Angry Warrior, Penny Stacks, T, Kiko, George, Journey, Seven. You know, I really try to go out of my way to say hi to everybody every time I see you. And somebody said something
Indeed.
to me the other day. Can't remember if it was Joe Mama or SkyQuest or somebody. They were like, they feel like they're looking into a mirror because everywhere they go, they see Chuck Stacks. And I thought, you know what? It's the same thing here. And I know what they're doing because I know what I have to do to stay involved in all these streams. And it's very, very active and it's a lot of work.
Yep.
And jumping from one stream to the next and saying hi to
Ooh.
everybody and getting involved is a lot of work. So if I see the
Hey,
same
Chuck.
name there doing the same exact thing, I know that person's putting in a ton of support, an off
Yeah,
the chart amount of support. So huge
guess who
respect
just
to
popped
people who do
in?
that.
Just who just popped in? None other than Big Apple.
Fugazi.
Fugazi's in the house. What's up, Big Apple?
Awesome mail call earlier, Big Apple. Thank you for showing your treasures. You always got the really coolest stuff, and we love seeing that you Sigma stuff on live stream. Very few of us can afford a Sigma, so the more we see it online, it's really cool to watch. All right, well, how many we got in the stream here? It says we got 17 in the stream. I've got 11 entries. Hashtag mellow. Get that hashtag in. We're going to pull this giveaway in just a few minutes to say thank you for Mr. Mellow for
All
coming
right.
on to help me fill some air, share his thoughts, share his silver, share his kindness. He's an inspiration to a lot of people. He really, really is.
I don't know about all that, but I appreciate all the kind words, man. It is absolutely my pleasure. And let me take this opportunity to thank you for having me on. You're a great dude. And when you asked, I was like, heck yeah, no problem at all, man. Really appreciate you, brother.
Big Apple says I can rent out his Sigma. Only a $1,200 deposit. Yeah. No problem at all. Okay. Well, you think we should run it?
Run it, baby.
Running it.
Run it.
12 entries. Few people missing out. Maybe they're on lunch break. Maybe it's lagging loading. I don't know. But don't worry. There's going to be plenty more because there's kindness coming out of my ears left and right. I just don't know how to express it. Good luck, everybody.
Amen, Stuart. Lunch with Chuck is fire.
Journey.
SkyQuest, what's up? Congrats.
My silver neighbor. Congratulations, sir. So I actually don't have one sitting here to show you right now, but it's going to look just like that, but it'll probably say 65 or 66 instead of 64. So sorry about that. One last thing, if anybody's interested in, I've got this 1 ounce silver round right here. Nice Liberty piece, 1 ounce, 3/9. That's always available. Want everybody to show much respect for SGT stacking, as if you don't already. My words aren't going to add much more because he's already got a huge following of great people. Welcome, SkyQuest. Thank you very much for tuning in late. Sorry you missed the bulk of it, but there's always a little bit of fun left at the end.
Right.
Okay,
Again,
Mello, thank you very much. I know you got to get going. I'll say goodbye to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone in chat. Appreciate y'all. See y'all around the stream. So y'all have a great week, okay? Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate you, brother.
Man, thank you very much. And I will see you, tonight, Monday Mayhem, Cash Money Crew. Don't miss out on that. There could be an Angry Warrior sighting. I think he's been showing up on Mondays recently.
Oh, yeah. Angry's everywhere.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
All right, guys. Take care, bro. I appreciate you. Y'all be good.
Thank you very much, Mel. See you next time, buddy. You mean a lot to me. You really do.
And likewise, my friend.
All right.
Bye-bye now.
Mello is out. Okay, so we'll finish up real quick. Just let me read a few comments here. Journey. Oh yeah, you won the dimes earlier too. So okay, I got a Kennedy and some dimes, and I would really like you to email me. I'll shoot you my phone number. We can talk in person. It'll be much easier. He put one number Mellow in the chat. Just saying. Not sure what that means, T, but anyways, have a great day. Much love. Thank you very much sharing that. It really means a lot to me that Mello came up here. Thank you all very much for supporting him, for supporting me. Angry Warrior, are you going to be on the panel tonight? MLZB, Cash Money, Monday Mayhem, usually 9:15, I believe, 9:15 Central or Eastern time. Let us know, Angry, you're going to be up there. SkyQuest, bye. Take care, y'all. See you around. But that pretty much does it for the lunch break. Let's see if there's anything else crazy I wanted to talk about real quick. Thank you very much for participating in the races. If anybody's interested in that, we might get a little bit more going in the future. That's about it. Any feedback anybody's got, feel free to leave some comments or some emails. I'd love to know what everybody thinks, how I can improve. Trust me, criticism does not hurt my feelings. It only makes me better, and it lets me provide a better service for everybody out there. So please share. Don't worry about feelings. Everybody's loved here. Much respect for everyone. All right. Well, I guess it's time to end the show. And you know what we got to do. Thank you all very much. Chuck Stacks is out. Hello, YouTube. Chuck Stacks here. How's it going, YouTube? Chuck Stacks here. Hey, folks. How y'all doing? Chuck Stacks here. How's it going, YouTube? Chuck Stacks here. That's awesome. Hey, folks. Chuck Stacks here. Welcome to YouTube. Chuck Stacks here. Hey, folks. Chuck Stacks here. Good morning, folks. Another beautiful day. Hey, folks. Chuck Stacks here. Hey, folks. Chuck Stacks here. Hey folks, Chuck Stacks here. Hey folks, Chuck Stacks here. Thank you all very much for tuning in to another. Oh, all right. Thank you all very much for taking a second to tolerate that. 7 stacks. I see. Clean up your mess, guys. Your mom don't work here. Thank you all very much for tuning in. See you next time.